Hello, I'm Mayor Phil Good with your weekly update. Today I'm going to discuss the city budget. We had a very thorough budget workshop last Tuesday, May 17. If you missed it and would like to watch, you can view it on Facebook or Channel 64. It might be easier to look at the PowerPoint separately, so we've included a separate link to that at the bottom. This is a very substantial budget, one that is very complex, and we tried to schedule plenty of time to ensure that all questions could be asked and answered. During this budget discussion, Council heard from each of the departments regarding their proposed budget for fiscal year 2023. A key takeaway was that the budget proposes 23 3/4 new personnel positions and an additional 4 positions to be converted from temporary to permanent. Most of the new personnel consist of public safety positions, 8 of which are anticipated to be funded by grants. There is also several positions in which the costs are shared with the Prescott Regional Communications Center partners. In fiscal year 2008, when our city's population was only 38,500, the City of Prescott had 571 employees. Today, the city's population is about 46,000. With these additional proposed new personnel members, the city will be at 548 employees, which is still well below where we were in the past. Councilman Montoya asked if the city is adequately staffed with these new budgeted personnel, especially in the area of public safety. In response, City Manager Michael Lamar explained that the positions that are being added will fill the needs that they have at this juncture. There were not any positions in public safety that were turned down during the budget planning. Police Chief Bonney noted that recruitment is challenging at this time, but the police department has an active recruiting team, and they're trying to be creative in order to find the right people. Chief Bonney stressed that she wants quality people, not just people to fill empty slots. Chief Dura said that the fire department has a list of 14 eligible candidates, but of course no offers have been made yet. He agreed that the fire department is able to meet their current needs. However, he is proposing a refresh of the fire department's strategic plan and believes they should study staffing at a more specific level before recommending any further positions. We are also planning to add a new fire station. The last time a new fire station in Prescott was added was in 1993. Obviously, our population has grown substantially since then, as has the borders of the city. Public safety is one of my highest priorities, and it's past time for this addition to be advanced. Another big focus of the budget is fleet safety. For many years, due to PSPRS, the recession and other factors, equipment replacements were deferred for several years. Right now, the vehicle age range is from 1 to 30 years, while our average age for vehicles is 13 years. That's not bad if you don't use the vehicles a lot, but some of our vehicles need to be replaced every 5 years. Besides pushing high mileage, these older vehicles may be lacking in modern standard safety equipment. Last year, we started to bring the age of the fleet down, and we are continuing with that goal this year. In 2022, we approved 49 vehicles for replacement, although we're still waiting on 24 of them to arrive due to supply chain issues causing very long delivery times. This year, in the 2023 fiscal year, we have 38 vehicles in the budget. That's still higher than average. Generally, we'll be looking at about 30 replacement vehicles in an annual budget. Next year, we expect to be caught up and where we should be. So regarding the total fiscal year 2023, we project a budget of $280,834,453, which is a 17.9% increase over the current year. That is a lot, but I want to emphasize that a lot of contingencies have been built into this budget. For example, We are considering many open space acquisitions in the near future, and we need to have the flexibility to move forward with that if the council wishes to move forward. The budget also includes estimates based on the worst-case scenario for such items as debt service. A common misconception for budgets is that if we are applying for or anticipate receiving a grant from other sources, unless we have that amount included in the budget, we're unable to spend it, even if we are awarded those grants. In other words, the money must be appropriated within the budget. The city is not allowed to spend more money overall than what they have budgeted for the fiscal year. We do anticipate an increase of about 10% in revenue this year, although that does not cover the total budget amount. Finance Director Mark Woodfill brings us regular reports as to how we're doing on revenue, which allows us to adjust expenditures throughout the year if necessary. However, there are two important things to keep in mind when it comes to city budgets and expenditures. This budget that we are considering for the 2023 fiscal year is the highest we've ever had for the City of Prescott. The vast majority of individual expenditures will come before council to be voted on separately before the money is actually spent. The city is not required to spend the money even if it is budgeted. Now for the good news. First of all, the city property taxes have gone down steadily since fiscal year 2014. Remember, the city portion is only a very small portion of your overall property tax bill that you receive from Yavapai County. Secondly, it appears that the city will retire the 3/4% sales tax for PSPRS by December and in only 5 years, rather than the originally projected 10 years. This is really a great reason to celebrate. So as of January 1st, 2023, the sales tax collected in the City of Prescott will drop from 9.1% to 8.35%. Our sales tax in Prescott is the lowest of the Tri-Cities. Next Monday is Memorial Day, and there will not be a weekly update. I wish to take this opportunity now to express my heartfelt gratitude for the veterans who have given their all in defense of our liberties and freedom. I'm Mayor Phil Good, and this has been your weekly update. Thanks for watching.